All right, so here we are at 2481 Lithgow, I think is how you pronounce it. Just sort of giving you a view. Nice front yard, nice curb appeal. It is a single car garage. Nice little patio as you're walking up. We are sharing space today, so you'll see other people here with us. As you walk in, you have the main living area. They have a combo, the gray with an accent wall. Though the windows look original, they do look to be in good shape. They're clean, which is a starter. And then it looks like they have the hardware. Some of them, the hardware falls out, but anyway. The tile is a nice neutral tile. The living room, though it's sort of separate, it flows into the dining room space. That's a fairly substantial sized table. So 6 chairs, a little wine rack buffet over there, and then little seats over here. So nice space. And then they even have like a little space where they have a desk. So they're sort of maximizing their space. Well, you're fine. I'll trade places. So then we're going to go over to the left. And there's a, let's see, looks like linen closet as you're entering the hallway area. Air handler. One of the bedrooms. So that's a queen size bed. And then a desk and a dresser. So standard size room, you know, with still a little bit of space. Standard size closet. This is the bathroom. They have a newer vanity, it looks like. Continuing with sort of the neutrals in here. This is an original tub. So, you know, it looks to be in decent shape. Oops. And then over here into bedroom number 2, this one is longer. It's sort of a long, narrow room. So they've got 2 beds, sort of end to end. So that's pretty impressive. That's a large space there. And then a whole computer system down there. And still weights and stuff over here. So they've got a lot going on, and you know, they're making it work. And there are laminates within these last 2 bedrooms. And it's the, you know, the original laminate. So you're sort of seeing where the edges of them are coming up. The tile looks to be in really good shape from what I've seen so far. Now this over here, this is actually wood floor, which is unusual in our area. It might be an engineered wood floor, where there's like 1/8 of an inch of real wood on top, but it's real slats. And the good thing about that is you can actually refinish the engineered wood floors. Anyway, so it looks out to the backyard. And this is a queen size bed, pretty sizable room, nice size nightstands, furniture along this wall, and definitely a nice space between these 2. And then this is a wall of closets. So it looks like they have some nice organizers in here to sort of maximize space. Yeah, each closet, so it's the his and her. And so each closet has a similar setup. And then we'll check out the master bathroom. You can see the backyard from over here. And it looks like a really pretty backyard. So I can't wait to go out there and take a peek. Original tile in here. A updated vanity and mirror, probably the commode as well. And then this shower has had at least some level of updating because that floor looks newer. I just don't know how new this tile is. It's a pretty neutral tile, so it's hard to know if this was updated at the same time as the floor, or if they did like a bottom tier. Sometimes they cheat. I don't see a difference, but at the same time, yeah, I just really don't know. So anyway, and by the way, there used to be a door over here. The tracking is still here, but they did a shower curtain. So anyway, just sort of showing you that. Another note, they have the popcorn ceiling. Again, I just try to point that out. Some people don't mind popcorn ceiling. Some people do. We already did that. All right, so now we're going back out into the main living area from across the bedrooms, and we're going into the kitchen area. So kitchen, the cabinetry is in an L, and decent amount of counter space, but really just one primary counter that you could be doing the cutting on, and I don't know, maybe over here as well. The refrigerator is over here. They obviously did some reorganizing. I mean, it's going to be right in the way of that door when you're opening it, but I like the open feel, so there's some give and take within that. And then over here is what I'm thinking. Oh, it's the washer and dryer. Okay, I was thinking it was a pantry. You could definitely maximize some space up here to add some pantry scenario, like shelving. But washer and dryer, some really like it inside, so that could be seen as a bonus. And then this is the dining area. So really, this is a sizable space. So the question is whether you need 2 dining room areas or not. And if you could maybe use this as a different space. And then now this right here is an additional space. I don't think it's technically a bedroom, and it looks like it's a reconfiguration of the garage. So some basic laminates on the floor, not a high quality job. You can see the gaps. But I mean, it does the job, I guess. And then you can see I stepped down, so there's a slight step up when you come. And oh, there's a remnants of a kitty door. But they're using it as a space, a living space. So they've converted something. I just don't know, did I miss a garage door? I did not. So what this means is that there has to be some other way to access the garage from outside, and that is not a full garage. So when we go outside, I'll take a peek at what's going on around there. So out the back door, they've got a little rock garden right over here. Beautiful backyard area, really. They've got a hammock. There's a little waterway that it looks over. This is nicer than what like some of the canals are. I'd have to look at the aerial to see exactly what this is, but it's very nice. Some of the canals, they're just very deep, and you really don't get the view of them. They're just there to have the overflow of water, but this looks really nice. So anyway, very shaded. They've got picnic tables out here. And I'm walking around this other side because I want to see if there's a door that you enter from. And there's not. So really the only way to get into the garage is through the front garage door. So you would have to have like a garage door opener. And that's okay. But just sort of FYI, that space that they're using as a bedroom, you guys would probably be able to utilize it, so you might want to keep it that way, as long as it doesn't cause any issues with code violations or anything of that nature. So that's something that we would have to approach when the time is right. There is a slight this is elevated. The property is elevated still, so there's definitely an embankment, but they have a kayak here as if they go kayaking. So I don't know. Again, I'd have to see the aerial to see how far around this goes. So anyway, I'm going to do one more view from inside across the house. And there we go. We're almost there. Thank you for sharing the space. All right, back in. And one more peek, just sort of cutting across here. So there we go.
Hello.
Hi.